What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, CEO of MTS Nutrition, and Exos Trainer. Anyway, guys, you know how this works. I get a list of questions on my Facebook page, facebook.com/Marc Lobliner, and I answer them without researching them one bit. So sometimes I know, sometimes I don't know. And, sometimes I kind of will give my best answer and tell you to research it further. So this is like pretty much having a live Q&A with me on Instagram, except on Facebook. I think it's really fun. It keeps me on my feet and keeps things real. And no scripted answers. Anyway, first one is from Daniel LeMartina. Do you recommend gene testing to optimize your approach to diet and training? Honestly, I don't think there's much to it. I think you can tell by when you diet. If you have trouble with carbohydrate or it makes you sleepy during the day, like it does to me, I focus my carbohydrate as found in dropfactorbook.com post-workout and before bed. So it doesn't affect my energy level, so I'm able to train hard, feel great, not have energy fluctuations and swings, and also get the benefits of having post-workout carbs as well as having carbs before bed, which makes your serotonin levels increase, which makes you sleep good, and also carbs are yummy, and if you can fit it in your diet, enjoy them. So my opinion is don't waste your money on gene testing unless you're trying to, clone yourself or create a new you or have an elite baby. I don't think it's really necessary. All right, next one is from Brendan Groves. Will MTS ever come out with its own omega-3 supplement? I own a brand called Ethitech Nutrition. That's Ethitech. Ethitech Nutrition carries a lot of commodities like agmatine sulfate. Now, MTS Nutrition also has a very high grade omega-3, which has the citrus in it, which makes it so you don't burp it up, it doesn't taste bad. So what I recommend is 3 to 4 of the MTS Nutrition fish oil a day. That's what I take, which gets you around that gram range of DHA. But I do have an omega-3 supplement, and that is Ethitech Nutrition Omega-3 Fish Oil. Josh, what are your thoughts on Tumeric? Promising research on it. I believe it's used for anti-inflammatory purposes. I believe it's has some benefits, but I'm not totally well-versed in it. I'm looking into it for some new supplements I'm designing. So for now, I'll say it's promising from what I've read, but also I'm not going to jump out on a limb and say it's the next best thing since the egg white omelet. But I appreciate you guys asking about that, and keep watching me because I might have more stuff to add on Tumeric as I research it further and as potentially it fits into a future formula I'm going to use. From Matt Streeter. That question was from Josh Seidler. What's your opinion on fasted cardio? I don't see it as bad. I'm getting hot as fucking here. I don't see it as bad. I don't think you're going to lose all your gains from it. Some people are like, oh my God, fasted cardio, lose your gains. I don't think you're going to lose muscle as long as you're not totally in a stupid caloric deficit, I don't think you're going to lose muscle. I don't think you're going to have any issues with it. But I do believe that it's not any more beneficial than doing cardio with food on your stomach. What I like to do is first thing I wake up, and I'll get to this later, is we're actually formulating something now. I have a little bit of fats from MCTs, have my BHB salts, which are basically convert to ketones, which is energy source within the body. Ketones you might know from the ketogenic diet. What I love about BHB salts and ketones is that it gives you the ketones as energy, but you don't have to be in ketosis. So I actually think it's really beneficial, not just for those in ketosis, but for those who want to utilize another energy source, which is really awesome, especially for the brain. So I'll have that. If I don't have BHB or the BHB salts and MCT, what I will have is with my morning shake of nectar, machine greens, and a little bit of machine fuel, I'll have 3 to 4 Ethitech Nutrition fish oil. I down that and I do my cardio. Now I'll down that with my drop factor and my yohimbine for pre-cardio, but I do not see any benefit to a completely fasted stomach. I do want to have fats on my stomach, and frankly, when I wake up, I get those fats in my system and my mental jewels. My brain just operates differently. So it's my version of biohacking. I wake up, I want essential fats. I want mental jewels. I want nectar and machine greens to get me to a healthy start. And I want some either amino acid or protein, either some whey or some machine fuel. So at the end of the day, man, I don't think it's bad to do fasted cardio, but I don't think it's going to be of any benefit to do that overdoing it on full stomach, or at least getting some essential fats, some amino acids, some protein, or something in your body. So I'm okay with fasted cardio. However, I would not train on a fasted state, meaning after a night of sleeping. Now, a lot of people misunderstand. A fasted state is your body digests food for more than 24 hours. So you're never truly in a fasted state unless you've gone all day. All right. So I think that you're not really in a fasted state. So let's assume that a fasted state means over 5 hours. I don't really see I would never weight train without food on my stomach, and a lot of people enjoy it. The Hodge twins, I know when I talk to them about it, they're like, look, we don't give a fuck about science. We just feel better training like that. I give that a thumbs up. But I feel like shit training without food on my stomach, so that's why I don't recommend it. But if I had a client who wanted to do that, I'd be like, do me a favor. Just get a little fat in your system before training, maybe a little bit of protein, and, just get something in your body. This one is from Francisco Iramain. Hey, Mark, what's your opinion, if any, on NutriBullet's acquisition of Scivation? Man, I'm really happy for those guys. I started Scivation in 2004, sold my shares of it in 2011. And again, I left there with a smile on my face, and I went over here, started MTS, and partnered up with TigerFitness.com. But I will tell you this, I see a huge opportunity. In fact, we're launching we're going to have machine fuel. We're basically making it sexier with the new packaging and everything. And let's say there's a couple things, but look out, because my goal right now, and I'll tell Cellucor this right now, is to take their entire market share. I'm the one who introduced Extend to the marketplace. I'm the one who drove around for 300 plus days in my Toyota Corolla, educating people about the benefits of branched chain amino acids during training. And I know the branched chain market, and it's my market, and I'm going to take it back with machine fuel. Machine fuel is mine, but Scivation doesn't care. Mike doesn't care. Brian doesn't care. They sold, they cashed out, and I wish them the best of luck. Again, over the years, Mike and I have come to regain respect for each other, and I'd like nothing more than Mike to succeed even further in his life. I know he has other things going on, and I wish them the best, but I'm kind of disappointed that when Cellucor or NutriBullet acquired Scivation, they're probably going to let go of some key components to their company, which I find extremely impersonal and making people just a number over there. They're letting go of people who built that staff, that company to what it was, and that shows severe disloyalty and disconnect, and that really doesn't make me happy. But everybody there is so talented that they're going to end up in a better spot. But let me just tell you this, there's definitely a target on Cellucor's back and on their chest, and I'm shooting through both sides with machine fuel. So just keep an eye out for that. Yeah, that's me calling motherfuckers out. And I love Cellucor too, don't get me wrong. They're some of my good friends, but nothing's wrong. A little competition between friends, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Again, these got out of order. Okay, from Bryce Larson. How do you feel about Ammonia Inhalants? Do you have or ever utilize them for heavy sets? No. My opinion is, I think it's stupid, and here's why. If you watch an Olympic athlete, a marathon runner, you watch Michael Phelps, that guy's back there doing this, that, and dancing and shit. He's just sitting there, eyeballing him. You watch a sprinter, and he's just running, his face is fucking, at the end of the day, when I go into set, I actually relax. I'll be excited. I'm always like this. But if you've ever trained with me, you'll know that when I go into a deadlift, just watch my deadlifting videos. There's nobody slapping me. I go up. I control it. I hold in my rage. I hold in my anger. I hold in my excitement. And then as soon as the lift goes, I tug on the bar. I make sure that the slack's out of the bar. I feel the weight. And then I come, not like that. And then I pull the weight. The bar snags the weights. And I slam it and I pull it up. And same on bench, same on any kind of extreme set. I like my energy to be lower as the reps are lighter. Like if you saw the one I posted on Instagram of my bench press this week, of my dumbbell bench press where I got 135s for 18 reps on dumbbells, you saw at the beginning I'm just pounding it out, and at the end is when I had to fucking blow it out. And I will grunt like a motherfucker, but I save that grunting, I save that anger, that aggression to when my muscles fail and my mind has to kick in. So I would not want to go into a set with some fucking ammonia salt just jacking my blood pressure and my mind through the roof. And honestly, I smell so bad during training. I don't really need that shit. Francisco Iramain. Hey, Mark, with all the keto craze going around, is MTS formulating anything with BHB salts or a keto MRP or keto protein subs? Let me just tell you this. When we come to the market with a BHB salt product, it's not only going to abide by the latest and greatest research, but it's going to kill everyone in taste, flavor, and application. So just keep an eye out for that, because I think a lot of people are misusing their intended purpose, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to do it right. And as you guys know, I can flavor a friggin' fat girl's turd and make it taste good. That sounded so wrong. Okay, so this one is from Randy Lee Baker. Hey, Mark. Let me start off by saying that I know that the body is not a textbook. However, is there a way to determine a proper amount of volume that is necessary to achieve hypertrophy? Additionally, is there a rule of thumb in determining the body's minimum effective dose? There really isn't. It depends on the purpose. What I have found for me is that if I'm doing volume training around, 4 sets, and it depends on the person per exercise, maybe 4 to 6 exercises per body part. However, it just depends on the person, and the thing is, you're not factoring his level of intensity. The intensity I've gotten in the past week since I went back to doing Beyond Failure training, Dorian Yates style. I know people, it's Menser style. No. Menser was much more extreme in his low volume. Dorian trained pretty high volume because he did 3 to 4 workup sets for his heavy sets. Menser just did 1 set for biceps. Dorian did 2 to 3 exercises. So while Menser had a version of it, that's like saying, hey, the Model T is a car. Yeah, but the Model T was built in the 30s, all right? Now we have Bugattis and Lambos and self-driving automobiles. Dorian Yates was the equivalent of a self-driving Uber to the Model T. That was Menser. Let me just tell you that. And Arthur Jones was the pioneer in that kind of lifting. However, I will say that I don't know. All I know is that you can't state for a fact because intensity and volume, they can coincide together, but not 100%. As intensity goes this way, volume has to go this way. You're going to end up on this continuum, right? So if your volume's down here and your intensity's here, that brings you right here. If your volume's here and your intensity's here, you're too fucking high. So you need to have a nice balance between volume and intensity. For me, I'm doing the volume as the workup sets, but my intensity is fucking through the roof. And hopefully you guys have been seeing that in my latest little training clips. Okay. From Wesley Rice, where can I get, and it's not a game, shirts? See you handing them out at meet and greet videos. Honestly, we're out. Matt found those in inventory on Tiger Fitness's side. I'm out of those shirts, but good news is we do have a big order of clothing coming in, custom made, custom labeled, everything, and it should be in by the end of the month along with these hats. And this one is from Frankie McGovern. Mark, my favorite man in the supplement industry. So much love. My question is, what is the best possible MTS Ambrosia Stack for a lean bulk, no budget? Right now I have Peak Physicor at Barracuda, MTS Way, and Mac Machine Fuel, along with a few others, including BioGrow. Honestly, everything. Get Mental Jewels, get Nectar, get Overtraining Solutions. I mean, if you have no budget, man, every product I make has a place. It's just a matter of what you can afford. If you have unlimited budget, get all 3 of those Ambrosia products because Overtraining Solution helps with recovery like nothing else. Mental Jewels helps with mental performance like nothing else. And of course, Nectar is the healthiest supplement ever developed. All right, guys. Well, at the end of the Q&A, I have one more Q&A and then I have to post a new set of questions. So let me just go over some things, guys. Life's good, I got to say. The vlogs are going well and I appreciate everybody watching it. And I would like to say that, I'm very proud of our growth as a company and what we're doing and the new products we have coming out. We will have Insurgent back in, hopefully end of this week, beginning of next week. Peak Physicor's in next week. The new Clash is in next week. Blueberry Whey is back in next week. A lot of positive things going on. And when positivity erupts and you're having success in your life, people try to bring you down. In fact, I saw one idiot post false documents on stuff I ordered, which you could tell are false because he used a Shopify order of me and it had the wrong zip code. Anybody who knows Shopify knows that you cannot enter an order with the wrong zip code or else it does not let you process it. So I will say that it's quite funny to see all this going on. But know that I did that video where I told everybody, basically internet drama. Okay, I responded to the internet drama. And the thing is, I didn't mention anybody directly, and here's the reason I did it. A lot of people are worried that I'm losing it, that I'm going to get rid of this channel. Honestly, what I've found in life is that you can't fight fire with fire. It just leads to more fire. And honestly, I'm over that, guys. If you notice, since around December, January, this channel has taken on a whole new approach. You will never see a diss video. You'll never see a response video. All I care about is my customers, and all I care about is people who watch this for information. I don't need involved in the drama. I don't need to know that Rich Piana got punched in the face by Mack Truck. I don't need to know that Boston Lloyd is taking 12 cc's instead of 3 cc's now. you know, I don't need to know that this is this and this is that. What's funny is I'm involved in more drama now than I've ever been in my entire life. And I've yet to do anything to provoke that. I'm just minding my own business. Unfortunately, when you reach a level of success or of perceived success, a lot of people come out because either they want to A, hook onto your coattails to ride it and clickbait you, or B, they want to bring you down out of jealousy. Now, the video I did saying internet drama exposed essentially was just me saying, hey, you know what? Here's my feelings. Now, just because I have those emotions and those feelings doesn't mean I'm in control of it. I'm not in control of it, okay? I'm in control of everything I say. Before I did that video, I sat down and talked it out with Katie. And I said, hey, how do we best approach this? People want a response. She's like, well, don't give them a response. I'm like, what if we just told them that it's kind of sad to see people stoop to this level and one, believe lies, and two, come after our family in general? And that's where I thought that I had to say something. Did I do the right thing saying it? I don't regret it one bit. Absolutely not. But here's the thing. I'm in constant control of everything going on around me. I know exactly what I'm doing. I don't act out of emotion. I act out of thought. And I think things through before I act. And I don't just act. And the thing is, what you're seeing here is a mad grab on YouTube, as it was back in 2011, 2012, when you had the guys who actually came around to be a really good guy. I actually broken bread with him, Ian McCarthy and those guys. And they were going on more of a negative slant. And right now you see guys trying to build their page based on negativity, based on bringing others down, based on drama over substance. And I have decided, as have Steve Shaw, Ben the Barman, Massive Iron on YouTube, who I suggest you subscribe to, we're focusing on ourselves, guys. We're just going to put out content. If you want to know about the next best rumor going on YouTube, or you want to know about Boston Boys' drug cycle, we're not the guys to go to. You know what? We're going to focus on putting out the best content on Tiger Fitness's content site, which, by the way, is at an all-time high in Google click-throughs, which Steve's done an amazing job. And we're going to focus on putting out some really fucking amazing content. And we're going to focus on putting out some really fucking amazing products. You know, I was just looking at some of the products I have, you know, essentially in the pipeline. And it's friggin' exciting. I mean, it is so exciting right now, you know, that everything's going on, and we're producing some really awesome stuff. And, you know, for example, I have a new line that's going to have a first to market vegan protein that hasn't been used before. I have the relaunch of Clash, which everybody who's seen the formula online is just going crazy over, because nobody has a formula near as awesome as that, with patented ingredients and all that. We have a glucose disposal agent coming out, which I feel is unparalleled. We have a sleep product coming out, and I've even gone as far as to procure a product that is actually natural, that has been shown in human clinical studies to cure allergies or treat allergies more efficiently than Claritin and other over-the-counter allergy medications that make you drowsy. It also acts in 15 minutes rather than 2 hours. I'm going to spend my time researching. I'm going to spend my time helping people. You know, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to answer emails. I'm going to do my business stuff. I had 3 hours of meetings about numbers and our CPA today and our KPIs. And I'm going to focus on making this the best goddamn channel you've ever seen, and making Tiger Fitness and MTS Nutrition the best friggin' companies you've ever worked with. And I can't do that if I'm paying attention to drama. So just keep the links to yourself. But remember that documents can be falsified. And you can't squeeze blood out of a turnip. And I'm getting friggin' hammered by these turnips who have no money to their name and nothing to lose. In fact, one of these turnips was sued before, lost a judgment for hundreds of thousands of dollars. The person who sued him lost hundreds of thousands of dollars, and he's not ever going to see a dime of that back. Instead of suing that person, I'm going to just hope that the people who really care, the people who I really want, who want information and are here for the right reason, I hope they just, you know, just see through that shit and you know, understand that I'm here for, you know, more than just selling. Yeah, I have to sell product to pay my bills. Absolutely. But that doesn't mean that I'm not earning your business through information and through helping you and answering every single message I get on social media and on emails. I'm going to spend time answering your questions. I'm going to spend time doing these Q&As. I'm going to spend time showing you my family through my vlog. I know a couple people are insulted by the fact that this channel has a personal vlog on it. the end of the day, this channel has always been a lifestyle channel. It's always been about more than just diet and training. It's meant to show that there's more to fitness than just lifting weights, grunting, and talking about making gains. And we all have that. And with our situation, Katie and I, through our struggles, our trials and tribulations, have shown you that we might have a solution to what a lot of people face, and we don't mind sharing that with you. And in fact, for you to trust us to consume our products, we think you should know who we are and what we stand for. And if you don't like that after you see it, that's on you to not buy our products. But if you just simply like the fact we're transparent and you see who we are, how we raise our children, and how we love each other, you know what? That's for you to decide. Anyway, guys, I got a meeting, but I appreciate you guys watching this. I'm Marc Lobliner, tigerfitness.com. Remember, nobody puts out information like we do because nobody cares like we do. And you're more than just a number here. And that's not a game. So I'm looking at my email this morning. I get a mass email from one of the other sites that sell supplements that you're just a number to, right? They were bragging that one supplement line was free shipping. Bro, if you order over $99 in product in the continental US any day of the week, free shipping anywhere in the US, at continental USA. Free shipping on orders over $99 at tigerfitness.com. Why even look at the other guys? And also, we ship from Vegas and Ohio. Most places in the US are a 1 to 2 day ship. And that's not a game.